The spike in money ritual killings across Nigeria demands that drastic measures are required to reduce the menace. To this end, the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, has urged filmmakers to avoid money ritual content in their movies. The minister also directed the National Film and Video Censors Board to regulate the industry, as confession of some money ritual suspects reveals that they learned the heinous acts on social media and in movies. It's as if the typical Yoruba on video, typical English on video, it's as, especially those ones, it's as if they don't have any other story to tell about us than money ritual, going to the herbalists, using the fetish power to achieve one or two things.
Well, maybe now that, we suggested it here, that content producers and
especially the National Film and Video Censors Board
should stop coming up all the time with these movies that depict us as people who are steeped in money-making rituals.
Is that the way we live our life?
It does not represent who we are in any way, because if that was the case many years ago, it does not. That's not how the average. That's not how the average Nigerian thinks. The average Nigerian can hustle, but he does not think that the way to make money is to take a life and all that. So all those things, and we said, okay, Censors Board, do your job. Do your job. Your job shouldn't just be simply to stop people from exposing, showing nudity in movies. You need to do your job. For example, there was a movie that was produced in Egypt, and a woman picked a banana, took from a bunch of bananas, and was trying to depict oral sex through using that single banana finger. But she was sanctioned by the Censors Board, and she was jailed. So, even in Indian movies, and they are the best when it comes to home videos. They are the market leader globally when it comes to home videos. The Indians will not do anything that suggests sexual eroticism, kissing and all that. No, they will not do that. They do a lot of love scenes, but they won't go as far as kissing passionately or exposing their bodies and all that. No, they don't do that. It's because there is a Censors Board that is alive to its responsibility. So I'm happy that the minister has waded him now and said, see, Censors Board, meet with the stakeholders. We don't want to see this kind of thing again. Tell them to remove scenes depicting money-making rituals and all that from their movies. So we expect that there will be some impact that this will have, because we've seen some of these boys who were arrested who said that they saw that they were motivated by watching these money-making rituals on TV. One boy who also took to kidnapping said it was in a Nollywood movie that he saw. He even mentioned one of the artists. Yes, that guy, he likes watching him, and he learned how to kidnap people by watching that guy's movies. So what we put out there for young people to watch have a way of affecting them negatively and even somehow leading to character reformation.
There's some of our producers and some of our writers are now very creative. I remember when I saw the one on Netflix, The King of Boys. Do you understand? I know that, look, now we're getting to sitting down, write creative stories, not necessarily you have to end up with one ritualist.
No, Ayo, in terms of production, I think we are doing really well.
Yeah,
but I think yes, of course. I think we need to improve on script writing, because most of
and plotting
and the plotting too. Most of the storylines are almost the same. Once they start, you know where it ends. And if you notice now, what they are doing is movies of the past. They are trying to do a sequel. Because like Rattlesnake, for instance. They are bringing it back and say, okay, this person is now big. Is like, so all those things. Don't forget living in bondage. And the living in bondage in part 1, what we saw there, it had a little bit of ritual, whatever. And part 2, there was no change. So imagine if, for instance, back then that we watched Living in Bondage and now start seeing the same thing, somebody changing into a snake, somebody doing one thing or the other. If I am young, I will feel that is how to make money. I will feel, because whatever a child sees on TV is what he will feel that is the normal thing. You understand? So what the FGA has succeeded in doing, I know because the directors, most of the actors and directors that I spoke with, they were angry. What I told them is, you can't be angry because we are living in a society whereby even the youth, they don't even want to listen to their parents anymore. And the only thing they rely on is social media and the TV. So it is for you, the actors or the directors and those who are doing movies, to try and shape their thinking, because that is the essence of what you are bringing out.
All right.